Spiral single or snake roll or reverse snake roll is a great cast for getting sunk lines out of the water. It's one of those casts that looks fancy for the sake of being fancy, but it's really super proficient for lifting sunk lines out of the water. That's why I started throwing it today. I got tired of roll casting it to the top, doing my setup cast, and then my single spey. So I just want to work on casting in general. If it's a spiral spey, it gives me a chance to work on my forward cast, and that's cool. It also just, you know, it builds your aptitude for casting. So what it's great for, see this line has been out, it's kind of sunk. To get it off out of there without doing a roll cast first and then single spey, I can spiral spey it up, which is lift with tension in the loop, counterclockwise circle towards the bank and then back. So I'm gonna point my feet this way because that's where the cast's going. My feet are pointed towards the target there. And then I'm going to do that spiral and then rotate while I'm pushing out with my bottom hand to get into firing position and casting. So I'm gonna get my hands really high during all of that, especially the last part of it where I drift up before the cast, and even in the sweep a little bit to make sure that anchor doesn't land in front of me. I want it to land in proper position, which is a little to the left. So that's the idea. For the spiral spey, start out with a Scandi line, or if you have a longer line, just shorten it up. Just remember, smooth, slow, high lift, medium-sized circle, counterclockwise, and then rotate and push out. Okay, too big of a circle, you might be wearing it. Too small, it might not even come out of the water. So just slow towards the bank, cast. With the right timing and technique, it's pretty easy to get the anchor placement correct. I'll do a single spey, and I'm gonna have to lift really high. I'm casting a 70-foot shooting head for this demonstration. Kinda got one out, but it was pretty tough. The spiral single is a great alternative to the single spey in this situation. It's one of those casts that looks fancy for the sake of being fancy, but it's really super proficient for lifting sunk lines out of the water. Focus on raising your rod tip before the forward cast. Maintain tension with smooth acceleration throughout the spiral pickup and the sweep. It seems like there's a lot going on here, but rotating the body while pushing with our bottom hand sets the anchor in this cast almost magically with a little practice. This is a great fishing cast. Even though it looks complicated, it can be a little easier than the single spey sometimes. It's always a good idea to cut the fly off or wear safety glasses when you're learning this cast. So give it a shot. You might be pleasantly surprised.